Hey everyone, this is just a quick walkthrough on editing your Google site. I'm specifically going to focus on editing your ePortfolios. So remember, you need to be signed in to your Gmail account, and you can go to Google and go to More, Even More, and under Home and Office is Sites, and you'll click on it. It'll list all of the sites you've created. So I'm already there. I'm already at the ePortfolio, and I'm on the Home tab. So you can see for mine it says Home. Now some people change that to About. You might want to change it to whatever you want. So if I want to edit this page and I know I'm on the Home tab, I would click the little edit button and it says Edit Page. This will allow me to change some things. So if I were to delete Home and I were to put About and click Save, that will change that. But then also if I refresh my page, it'll change the tab as well. So it may not seem at first like the tab has changed, but it does change. One of the things I asked is that you changed extracurricular to observations. So to do that, I would click on extracurricular. Then I would click the edit button. I would change that to observations. And then in here you can type. When you're done typing, you're going to hit save. And then I'm going to refresh the page, and then that tab should change to observations. So let's now look at courses, because this is one that you're going to need to change. The way that you're going to do this one is you would actually go to the course and click on it. You would change it just like I said before. So I'm going to edit it, and in this course I'm going to put EDU 489. You can add the title of the course here, or right in here, or you could title it under here. Now what I've asked for is evidence under each of these courses. There's several ways that you can add in evidence. You can link something. So let's say that you have a blog that you created in Education 489. This is where you then would want to put the blog. If you created it in a different course, or if you made it more robust in another course, that's where you would want to highlight it. But if I were to do that, I don't want a link, just a link to the blog. I would want to say, like, my educational blog, and then a couple sentences describing what you did with it. So let's say I did that. I'm just going to type in nonsense. And then you could put a link. So I'm just going to pretend like I'm going to go gather a link that is not a link to my blog. And so then I can put insert, link. I'm just going to put it as a web address. Make sure you click web address. So here it is. I could change the text to display instead. The reason I don't do that is because sometimes if it doesn't link right, if you have the actual address, they can just copy and paste that into a browser. And then I'm going to put open in a new window, so it doesn't take whoever's looking at my ePortfolio away from my ePortfolio. And there's where the link would be. Okay, so that's one way of adding. You should not just have links though, you should have some pictures. So let's say in one of your classes you created a graphic, or you created a concept map. You created something that was very visual, but it's hard to be able to share that. So the way that you can do that is you can either upload the file as an image, or you can get the image one of two ways. Now if you're on a Windows machine and it's Vista or newer, you can go to the Start button, and you're going to go and get the snipping tool. So if you went to the Start button and you typed in snip, the snipping tool is going to come up. We'll see an overlay should come over the board. I'm then going to just click and drag around my image, and then I'm going to save that image and save it to wherever you want. Alright. And then I'm going to go back to my Google site, and I'm going to make sure I have some space, and I'm going to put insert an image. The key to this is that you need to find it. So then you go to browse, you're going to go find that image, alright, and you wait. Once it comes up, you'll see it, you can click on it and click OK. Now it might be huge. You need to make sure and click on it once so that all of the tools about the image come up, and you can then make it smaller or larger. This is an okay size, but if I wanted to, I could center it, I could left justify it. So that's how you would get an image. Here's the other way that you can get an image. So the other way that you can get an image is by using the print screen button on your keyboard. So you'll need to find that. Normally it's on one of the top rows. You just go to where your image is and you hit print screen. And then if you go to Paint and you hit Control V on your keyboard, that's going to come in. Then you can work with paint options to crop it however you want to crop it, and do exactly what I just did by saving it and then uploading it to your Google site. So hopefully that helps walk you through how to get things on here. Look through all the different things you can put on here. You can do an HTML box, and if you do that, you can actually get the coding for a video you might have created and put it in. There's lots of different things you can do. But I want to see some evidence for all 4 courses that you've chosen to highlight. When you're done, make sure you click Save, and that will cement whatever changes you've done, and you'll be good to go. For the end of the assignment, just copy that link to your site, the home page though, or mine is the About page. Copy that and then paste it where I've asked you to paste it.